Hello all you beautiful people, how are you doing today? This is Lava Temptress and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about how to make a simple mob farm on any, I'm on Sky Factory 4, but really on any Skyblock series. And I might turn that down just a little bit because we're going to be over here quite a bit. So let's turn down our hostile creatures. So this is the one that I built for my Sky Factory, and you don't have to do it exactly the way I did it, but it does work very well. And yeah, as you can see, we have tons of mobs spawning here. I did it in 4 different ways, as you can see, including here where I kind of messed up. But that's the nice thing about this, is it doesn't matter if you mess up, as long as you don't have a space where they can spawn that you don't want them to. Alright, so let's turn my jetpack back to hover. So here's what we're gonna do. I am going to real quickly let me just, shouldn't spawn because we're right here, but let me just take this down just for a little bit, just so I can show you what we're gonna do. So as you can see, the mobs spawn here on this little platform, and we have it up high so it's tall enough that Enderman will actually spawn here. The only thing that will not spawn here is spiders. Now you could do a double wide, but I don't do a double wide, and I will show you why. So first of all, wherever your island is, you want to go 22 blocks out. So say this is our island here. We want to just take any block. It doesn't matter what block you're using. So we'll just do cobble, because when you're first starting out, you're probably going to use cobble, right? So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And as you can see, part of mine isn't in that, but where the mobs actually spawn is. So it goes out 2 more past this. Yeah, 2 more. So right here is where I have the platform where the mobs spawn. So we're 22 out. Now, of course, if you're doing this without a jetpack, you're gonna go and you're gonna hold shift so you don't fall off. Go to the edge, turn around, and do it this way. You can even walk backwards. It's really easy. Okay? So then after we have our 22, which as we saw stopped here, then we're just gonna build a little platform. So we're gonna go out this way because I already did the other way. So we're gonna build us a little platform. I'm going to do it with my jetpack though, because why not? That is the joy of having my jetpack already done. But you would do it the way I just demonstrated. So it doesn't matter how far out you go, but know how far out you go is how far you will have the mobs to spawn. So then we're going to put any slabs. So you could use wood slabs, you can use stone slabs, whatever you want to use, but you're going to put a slab here for this next level. And the reason we're going to put a slab, and see, you can even change it in the middle. Remember, we're going to create these when we're starting off, so whatever the material you use is absolutely fine, because you could change it later on. You can do whatever you need. That's the nice thing. It's pretty flexible. Okay, so from this platform, then we're going to put 1, 2, and this is where our mobs are going to spawn. Now, if you're doing this, you might want to have torches. And what I usually do, of course I don't have torches made. No big deal, I can make a whole bunch. Okay, so what I usually do is just make sure and set torches down here while you're building it. Okay, so then on the side here, we're going to go up. That's level with that. So where we want the mobs to spawn, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And then on top of that, we want to set a slab. And the purpose of the slab on top is so nothing can spawn. If you don't want to put slabs, you can also just simply put torches up here. But I usually do the slabs because I think it looks a lot nicer. So from here, you want to go out on either side. So this side here and this side here. Now on top of all this, you're either going to put torches or you're going to make sure and put your slabs here, because you don't want your mobs to spawn up here. That'll defeat the purpose of trying to get them to spawn here. So from the slab, let me turn off my hover for a minute. From the slab, we're going to see, okay, if we stand on the slab, this is going to be right at level. So we're going to see the mobs and smack them here. That's how we're going to kill them. So knowing that, we need this space here open, but we need to cover that space and this space all the way up. But we also need, because baby zombies, we need a slab here. And that will prevent babies from being able to come out to get us, because then there's only half slab area here for them to come out. So what I usually do is I go over here, and let's see, however far it is that you have your spawner set up. So we're gonna, whoops, might want to turn hover back on. There we go. So we're gonna take that all the way out. You don't have to have here. Again, I have a walkway here because I like to have just a little bit of room. So I have 3 slabs here, and that's the nice thing. You can create it different ways. So I have 3 slabs here, and then I have my regular block with torches. But to make a very simple one, this is all you have to do. Now it has to be completely dark in here, so you have to fill this in, and you have to put your slabs up top. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we only need 4 for an Enderman to spawn. That's because if you only have a slab there, it's going to let light through. So you have to have a full block there. Okay? So then we're just going to fill this all in. And make sure when you're doing this, what I usually do is, okay, if I don't have my engine on, I usually, whoops. All right, hold on just a second. Let me take this off for a minute. All right, now I can't fly it. All right, so I usually do it like this. I build up, because you want to be at the top and be able to put these up here or put torches up here. And then just go over. Okay, but you can do it any way you want as long as you make sure that you have the proper blocks in. So if we just fill this all in, make sure you have lots of blocks on you. That's why I started and wanted to show you in cobble, because cobble, of course, is something that you could have when you start off after you've made your cobble generator, or depending on the pack that you play, however it is that you're going to get your stuff made. Okay, so, and the reason why I do 2 wide for the slabs is because, as you can see, with this slab here, I can't walk into it. So, let me put my jetpack back on just so I don't fall. And we're going to take this out. So, I mean, honestly, I recommend 2 slabs wide. So you would put 2 slabs, and then, whoops, there is where you would put your solid block. So a minimum of 2 is what I recommend. And then, of course, put your torches on this side because you don't want anything to spawn. So let me finish this and I will be right back. Okay, so we have the basic spawner set up, right? Very basic. You want to make sure you block in both ends, as we did here. And you could leave this one open, That one is entirely up to you. And you could do this one over here. And as you can see, I forgot to put those up there. But again, you could also put torches. Really doesn't matter. As long as it's lit up so nothing will spawn up there. So let's take that down. Alright, so now we have that space there. Alright, now to get them to spawn, we have to take these torches here out. And now you can see it's completely dark in here. So mobs will spawn here, but here's the thing. And don't forget to light up over here. You got to remember, like, if you can't put a torch here, because see, it lights up that there. So you want to keep the torches off there. What I usually do is build a walkway here, like so, and light that up. Because you don't want to mess with where the mobs are going to spawn. Now, in order to get the mobs to spawn, the reason you're 22 blocks away... See, we got one spawning right there. The reason you're 22 blocks away is because that's what you need for mobs to spawn. So if I go back over here... Oh, no, that was just the shadow. Well, it looked like it from there. But if you have a map on, you can see when a red dot forms over there, which we might have to go kill the ones in my mob farm already. And of course I have their noise off because these jumping creepers are wow. But let's see if I kill them here. And this is a way if you want to expand it. And be careful because if you get too close, sometimes the skeletons and creepers can see you. So I like to stand back a little bit and kill them. Now, if you're going to do multiple platforms like what I did here, because I like to come over and kill them a whole bunch at once, then you want to leave 3 spaces in between. Because that ensures when you go down this middle space here, and because it's slabs, mobs can't spawn here. But when I go down the middle space here, that side can't see me and this side can't see me. So if you have where creepers will explode on you, you want to really be careful about that. But unless they're from over there, they really shouldn't see you. But it depends on the pack. See, like, he could see me. So that was a perfect example right there. He could see me a little bit, so that's why he went ahead and exploded. So that's why you got to be careful when you're standing here. So that's why I do it this way. But if we kill all these, then we should get some spawning on that little one that we made. And I do believe there is one over there now. So normally we would come in from our walkway here. Oh, nope, it spawned up here. Where are you at? What? Oh, it didn't light up my walkway. Yep, make sure and light up your walkway, which I already did say, I just... Oh, look, see? There's a creeper. But this is the simple way to set up a mob farm. The simple one is to just start with at least one, that way you at least get some mobs spawning. But, like I said, you can expand it, have multiples. Just make sure you light up the areas that you don't want them to spawn at. And that's it. This is how you create a simple mob farm and then expand it as you can. Then you have multiple places for the mobs to spawn. I get lots of mob spawns. I don't ever have to worry about not having enough mobs spawning in my area. And see, there's another one there. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, but hopefully this helps. I'm trying to get some tutorials out for people so that way, you know, I know when you're starting out, it's difficult to learn how to do everything sometimes, so I'm just trying to help out a little bit. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, leave it in comments down below, and if you haven't already, make sure and hit that subscribe button if you want to see videos like this or any of my playthroughs. Until next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned.